Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. All right. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. If not, do understand. Okay. And your day is going to get better, honey. Your life is going to get better once your perception gets better. Okay. So today's video is about there are two types of men. Now, I know if you probably seen the thumbnail, you probably was like, oh, what type of man it is? Oh, honey, when I say men, what I'm meaning or what I'm referring to, not like man and woman or whatever it is like that. What I'm referring to, there's two types of people. Okay. All right. So I didn't understand which category I fit in, okay, for so many years of my life, okay. You see, I was the type that looked at my life from a victim standpoint. And what you have to understand, and a phenomenal thing about life is always going to give you what you are, okay? It is not going to give you more or less. It is going to give you what you are. Now, growing up, some of you guys may have heard my story, but for the ones that have not, and the ones that are new to watching my videos, I welcome you. To the ones that been here for a minute, I appreciate you. So listen, I remember growing up constantly hearing, God will never put anything on your plate that you can't bear. And so for a long time in my life, I kept that saying, and I lived by that. So my life was kind of chaotic, okay? So from an early age, I was placed in foster home. I was placed in a group home. Then later on was institutionalized, was in a youth house. And I looked at my life, and sometimes what we tend to do, we tend to take what the adults did in our lives, like our parents or whoever may have raised us, and we personalize it, right? So we start feeling like, well, my mother or my father did this to me because of, they didn't love me, or if I would have been a better child, they would have loved me, they would have been there. So we start personalizing it and start making it our parents' decisions and choices, right? We start internalizing it and self-internalizing and thinking that, our parents' choices that they have made is because of us. And honey, let me tell you right here, right now, your parents did the best that they knew how to do. Okay, now I know for some they may be like, girl, right? Like, you don't understand my story. You don't know what I've been through. The reason why I say that is because, and for a while I didn't understand that neither. The reason I say that is because somebody cannot give you something they clearly don't have. Okay, you may have felt like your parents should have did a better job. Okay. And if they knew how to do a better job, they would have done it. Okay. We have to understand that everything we tend to do, it is embedded into our subconscious mind. Okay. That's why sometimes you will start something and you probably sometimes won't finish it, right? Like if you're on a diet or something like that or whatever, you don't stick to your commitments because the habits that you constantly do is overpowering and is overriding, okay, your commitment to yourself. So when I say it's two type of men, okay, so this was the type that I was, okay. Matter of fact, I was the second type, okay. I was the type that, and I'm not saying I'm a man, but I was the type that looked at my life and operated from a fear standpoint. Okay, like, if I feared something, I would, why would I start? I'm just gonna feel or whatever it is. I would allow the fear to kind of dictate where I was going. The fear of other people's opinion of me, the fear of me being liked, the fear of people gossiping about me, the fear of not belonging, not fitting in, the fear, it was that fear, okay, the doubts, okay, of why things will work out for me, and all those different things. So I was demagnetized. Okay, I was demagnetized. What I had to start becoming is, honey, goddamn magnetized. And when I say magnetized, the magnetized person, what they tend to do, they look at their life and understand, honey, each and every day they wake up, each and every second of the day, honey, they are here to win. Okay, you are here to win. Okay, they look at their life full of faith. Okay, everything in their life could be going a certain way. It could be showing something, right? Because, sometimes, and we have been programmed to believe only into things that we can see, taste, touch, feel, smell, our five senses. Okay, maybe I'll mess them up along the way saying them, but we have been programmed to focus on our five senses, as opposed of the spiritual aspect of our imagination, okay, perception, will, reasoning, intuition, okay. And honey, if you have faith, you're not going based upon what you can see, taste, smell, touch, feel, okay, because that ain't no faith. Okay, now I know the school system may have said, go based upon those five things, but honey, that is not faith. Okay, faith is reasoning. Faith is intuition. Faith is imagination, honey, because you're going to have a goddamn good imagination, okay, to get where you are going. Not to get to where you're trying to go, to get to where you're going, because you're going to be there, okay? Understand it. You are there already, okay? Now, how did I change from being demagnetized to getting to magnetized? I say this every time. This is what I did. What I did was, first, I was sick and tired. Okay, I was sick and tired of being goddamn demagnetized. That I was sick and tired of living for other people. I was sick and tired of getting the same exact results. Honey, I wanted something so bad that was different, honey, that I was willing to invest into myself. Whether it was money, whether it was time, I was willing to do that. Okay, so the first thing I did was I became sick and tired, okay? The second thing I did was I became aware. See, awareness is key. If you've been watching my videos, I'm going to talk about awareness, honey, until awareness fall off the goddamn wheels, okay? Awareness is key in life because you cannot change anything if you're not aware of it. Remember what I said about your parents doing the best that they knew how to do, or even about a commitment that you have made to yourself, maybe to lose weight or maybe to get into a certain healthier, better relationship or whatever it is like that. And because of the programming, the subconscious mind, the habitual habits, you are allowing that to stop you from your commitment that you have to yourself. Okay, so 2 is awareness. Okay, 3, I started taking action. Okay, I started taking action. Whether I'm reading a book, okay, knowledge is key, but wisdom, honey, is even better. When you applying the knowledge, okay, is even better. Okay, so then I started taking action, started taking radical action. Okay, I started looking at my life as if honey, how would you feel if you didn't do this thing if you was on your deathbed? How would you feel? I got extreme, okay? I started saying, if you don't do this, if you don't make this investment, imagine if you on your deathbed and how different your life could have been if you would have made that investment. I started getting that extreme, okay? Also, what I started doing is when I say applying the knowledge, I started seeking information, okay, and knowledge. So whether it was this book, okay, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, which is a great read, okay, and that's exactly where I got demagnetized and magnetized, because it's so important that we understand how we are showing up, okay. Those were some of the things that I started doing. Not saying that, I don't think or, have these negative ideas or thoughts or whatever that goes on, because I would be lying. But what I do is I do not stay there. Okay. You do not stay there. Also, you got to understand that we have choices. Okay. And we have free will. So you have to decide whether you want to be the magnetized person or the demagnetized person. But whatever you choose, honey, it is your life, okay? And understand that there's a consequence for whatever you choose. And also, get this. The seeds that you tend to plant, okay, you reap the harvest from those seeds, whether it is the illusion of good or the illusion of bad, okay? Because, somebody else's good could be somebody else's bad. Somebody else's bad could be somebody else's good. What I'm saying is this. If you want better, you have to understand you deserve better. You have to understand that you are the creator of your reality, okay? And or that God is not going to put anything on your plate that you can't bear. Honey, you have to start taking responsibility and accountability and start accepting that you the one that's putting the shit on the plate, okay? You are putting it on your plate. You doing it. And that's what I had to understand. It's no one else doing it, because the more you blame, shame, name other people for what they have done, you miss the whole lesson. You miss the whole lesson, okay? Because it's not what they have done. It is how did you attract them? And what lessons could you get from whatever it is that they are trying to teach you? Because we are reflectors of one another. Hello. And so with that being said, I hope you guys got something from this. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until next time. Peace.